Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us for this special live session. I'm Itzik Amiel, and we are here with a weekly Switch series, Switch It On, when we share ideas, insights, and inspiration, helping you as a professional to switch relationships to revenue, referrals, and reputation, and stand out. And you are invited. We are live right now. You're invited to join. I see you all joining in. Thank you very much. And I want to remind you already when you're joining in that every strategy and solution we share in this episode, in all the other episodes, we can help you get much more out of it by really advising your firm, mentor you or your colleagues, and even execute it for you with our done for you services. So please never be too shy to ask your question and get connected and let me add value to your practice, to your organization, to your career. Okay, so that's the reason I'm doing those sessions, and I would love you to connect and let me know. Again, in the chat, you can ask your question, put your name, let us know where you're dialing from so we all know you're here with us in the community. And thanks for all of you already joining, Anna and Darisha and Radina and Katerina and Levi and David and Anar and Avi and Moreno and Davin and Dalani and Or and Desin and Rajesh and Banani and Bor and all your names. Again, I hope I pronounce all it right. Because today we are going to talk about growing your client base, and specifically about how can you grow your client base and retain your existing client. Again, your question in the chat box, your name and where you're dialing from in the chat, so I can really under the video, so I can really see and address you. You see, as we're stepping into a beginning of a new year, it's a great time to think about how can we attract more clients in the coming year. You might think about making a detailed plan is the way to go. Not really. Although I know there are some people there in the market that urge you to do that. But listen to that. What I found out based on my personal professional experience and by mentoring thousands of other lawyers and law firms and other professionals in their business development, that focusing on doing a few things really well works wonders. And I want you to listen carefully to that, because when I share with you to that, have that in mind. I don't want you to get overwhelmed, because that will be the problem when you want to be productive. Because it often leads to results when you do a few things very well. Leads to results that way better than I could have imagined, especially when it comes to building strong relationship with your clients, with your connection. So I decided in this episode to share with you only 6 ideas that can help you make the coming year even more successful and have a big win to accelerate the growth of your practice or in your career. So I hope you have a pen and paper to write down to yourself and listen to it carefully, because I would love you to implement it at the end and take those ideas to implement in the new year. So from the beginning, I want to thank all of you joining me again. I'm live, and let's start, okay, with a great idea. And again, if you have questions, type it in the under the video so I can answer it. If not now, definitely by replying directly to you by email. Those of you joining right now, we're speaking about growing your client base. And I'm about to start sharing the first idea to boost your next year by growing your client base. Okay? So the first one that I want to share with you, the first strategy, the first idea is make a plan to expand your expertise and knowledge. Make a plan to expand your expertise and knowledge. Let me share with you. See, in nearly all professionals, the core values lies in knowledge. Hope you agree. And specifically in professional industry, where are we? Specifically professional service industry, the real gain often emerge when services build on knowledge. You agree? So I want you to start by asking yourself a simple question. What fresh ideas and expertise can you bring to my client, to your client? Or what new knowledge can I create for my clients and integrate it on my daily work this coming year? That's what I want you to ask yourself. And now, this knowledge could stem from various, sources. Could perhaps an article you wrote, or a new research you made, or a survey you're part of, or a unique client project, or work you perform, or even a valuable course or workshop you enroll in. It doesn't matter. You will know that the start of each year, major consultancy, I don't know if you know that or not, like McKinsey or Boston Consulting, allocate specific budgets for research and development, focusing on generating new knowledge. So, as you know, I believe to be successful, you want to copy other successful people, other successful people approach. So you don't have to invent the wheel yourself. So also when it comes to knowledge creation in your practice, in your industry, where you are as individual professionals, why not adopt a similar approach to your practice? Think about it. How only this simple idea lets you differentiate your practice and yourself and boost you next year. Okay? So gaining new knowledge, absolutely important. One more. So here's the second idea I want you to consider adopting to grow your client base. Here it is. Number two is provide stability for your clients. I know it sounds familiar or not, but before I go deeper again to share, I just want to say hello to those who are joining me. Again, I see you. I can see already we have 36 countries worldwide and we have so many people joining. I'm happy that you're joining. I know it's an hour that some people are complaining, some people loving it, but I hope you're listening to it. I hope you'll be with me. It's not so long, but I want to share the idea. So thank you for all of you joining right now. Again, we're speaking about growing your client base and about to share the next idea to do. The next idea I said is provide stability for your clients. Many of the professional I mentor and advise do not invest time to understand their clients' industries and to help the client reduce uncertainties. In building relationship with your clients is crucial to help elevate their uncertainties of your clients and provide stability for them. After all, that's your role as a professional. But how do you achieve that? So here are some effective ways I found out that you could do it. First, dedicate additional time and effort to comprehend your client industry and how external factors might affect their business. Second, offer flexible project structures and billing methods for your clients. Yeah, you could be creative there as well. And number three, ensure absolute satisfaction with the quality of your work. I mean, that should not be said, but I should say that. But some people think it's just easy to be done. No, it's not easy. And number four, discuss and update your clients' various options and backup plans regularly during your client's meeting. If you do all those things, you provide stability for your client. And another one, number five, provide ample testimonials and references to potential clients that will help them deal with uncertainties and give them much more stability. Because see, by reducing your client uncertainty, you will develop deeper relationships that will keep your clients for a longer term and even make your clients become your best ambassadors and they get you more clients and more opportunities. That's how you grow your client base. Take care of the one you have and let them build more to you. Next idea to grow your client base, number three, is define your ideal clientele clearly. And I put it number three because many people put it number one, but I'm not sure if it's just number one to get the new ones or you want to retain your existing client. But you see, for us as lawyers and professional services firm, identifying the right clients and having the confidence to decline those that don't fit your niche can be a game changer for your practice growth. And again, even if you have few clients, this will be a game changer to say no to the one who doesn't fit. See, today, every time new work comes in the door, everyone in your firm should be encouraged to ask, should we take it? That's a question everybody should ask, not only you, every partner, every associate, everybody. With no single doubt, I could say, after helping and advising so many firms again to do it right, defining your core business is the first and the most critical steps in even beginning to say no, because it makes the process possible. You see, every time you're struggling to say no, if you know clearly who your ideal clients that you want to approach, it will be easier to say no to the other one and explain it. See, without defining your ideal clientele clearly, you wouldn't have a clue You wouldn't have a clue what project to take and what to turn away. Consider this scenario. Just as a specialized legal practice gained prominence by focusing on a specific area of law, and discerning and targeting your ideal client streamlines your efforts and strengthen your personal brand. See, by respectively declining clients who needs don't align really with your expertise or values, you pave the way to more rewarding collaboration that elevate your practice and reinforce your expertise in your chosen field where you are very good at. I hope that's clear. Again, thanks, Alex, for joining us in the remark. I appreciate it a lot. And I can see also Danny. Yeah, I thank you very much. Anytime you say that, I getting here red, but I enjoy that you find it's very practical. Absolutely practical ideas. I don't like non-practical things. I don't want to teach you theories. I want you to be able to implement simple ideas and see the results coming to your practice. Again, we are speaking about growing your client base, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Not so much more, but don't worry, stay with me because a few more to share with you. If you have questions, put it in under the video and I'll be happy to answer. And again, don't forget to put your name, where you're from. It's an opportunity to stand out, to let people you are with us. So next idea to grow your client base in the next year is number 4 is segment your client base. Segment your client base. See, for lawyers and professional services firm, envision your clients are diversified investment portfolio. Think about it like that. Much like a financial portfolio, you see, employing different strategies for each client segment really can yield diverse and rewarding outcome. And if you want, it will even bolster your professional service or your legal service. There are actually 3 main segments of clients if you look at it for more in a macro perspective. The first segment is past clients. Consider reaching out to this client, to your past client, those you left you already or you finished serving them, and simple catch-up lunch or sharing valuable insights with them from your current work might reignite fruitful collaboration. So don't forget them. Go back to those clients you didn't speak for a while. The second segment of clients I want you to think about is current, your existing client. Keep delivering exceptional service. I keep saying it is not about just client service, it has exceptional, delightful service. You want to introduce the idea of them becoming your reference for your services because it can solidify your long-term relationship with them and any other new clients coming in. And the third segment you wanted to have is the current or the high potential clients. See, it's prudent to heavily invest in these relationships by exceeding expectation in ongoing project and deeply understanding the industries. This everybody can do. So many people miss that point because they don't want to invest. That's why I'm saying to people in those priority, those high level, you maybe have 10, 15 connections because you need to invest a lot to really have those cement those relationships for long term so much and nobody can take them away from you. Reflect on whether your rapport for them is simply transactional or if you position yourself as a trusted advisor or even a trusted partner. I want you to invest to explore avenues that you collaborate beyond your routine work with them. Maybe fostering a partnership that extend beyond your day-to-day services you give to them. I know that unfortunately many professional firms they can overly simplistic approach and end up with segments that are not maximally differentiated and then not can maximize really, of course, the growth using these elements of segmentation. So remember that very well, and that's something you can do right away from the beginning of the new year. Ready for the next idea? Next idea to grow your client base in the next year? Number 5, here comes over to you, and that's leverage your loyal clients to expand your reach. Number 5 is leverage your loyal clients to expand your reach. Again, if you have any question, put it in the type it under so I can answer. See, in the realm of building what I term as relationship capital, there exists a crucial yet often overlooked stage. This stage is when your long-lasting relationship or long-standing relationship or clients become your advocates. They are exponentially amplifying your influence of your services. And the most effective route to achieve this lives in obtaining referrals. You probably know the answer. See, while requesting a referral might feel uncomfortable, I want you to consider this. And I taught a lot when I teach how to ask for referrals, but I want you to consider this. If you have delivered exceptional services for your client, why wouldn't you satisfied client be thrilled to recommend you to other people? Why shouldn't they? Moreover, when a client publicly endorses your services, it's also solidify their confidence in you and strengthening your professional bond with them. Now, know that a client endorsement tend to grow stronger with time, and that will contribute significantly to your credibility. Maybe there's another way to think about it. Much like a respected law firm or professional service gain trust and client through word of mouth recommendation, your practice can thrive by leveraging your satisfied client willingness to become your advocates, to become your ambassadors for your expertise. So don't wait. Start working on activating this practical idea as soon as possible in your practice right away, because that could really give you a lot of great results in the next year. And the last idea I want to share with you today to boost and grow your client base in next year, and I hope you're writing down all of them. But number 6 is claim your share of the limelight. What do I mean here? What do I mean by saying that? See, in today's crowded professional services market, standing out is crucial. That's the reason I'm teaching a lot of lawyers and accountants, other professionals on personal branding, because a third-party endorsement holds far more sway than your self-promotion. Well, you might feel your story isn't unique or any special, and I'm sure many of you do when you listen to me, but consider this: when seemingly trivial topics now secure media attention all over the world. Reflect on what makes you or your expertise unique. Perhaps it's a distinctive perspective or conversational yet valuable viewpoints you can articulate in your writing, in your speaking, and maybe in the blogs and other engagement. But I want you to remember that clients appreciate boldness over mediocrity. Boldness over mediocrity. Much like prominent legal mind garnering attention by presenting innovative solutions to industry challenges, or shedding light on underrepresented legal facets. Your distinctive perspective can really propel you into the spotlight, but with authenticity. Many things people forget: with authenticity. By the way, if you're interested to learn more how to achieve that or each of the other strategies, send me an email, by the way, and I'll be happy to help. So don't be embarrassed, even if you want to go more deeper and to see what step you need to take. Okay, if you have any question, now it's time to ask it in the chat under so I can answer it right away to you. That's the reason I'm doing it for you. But it's true that all of these ideas required quite an investment of time and maybe sometimes some money as well. But it's definitely worth it. Expanding your client base is vital to the long-term success of your practice. Now, you can grow your practice and reach your goal by making an effort to connect with your clients and create a memorable experience. So what are you still waiting for? I want to start picking up a select few that you believe will work for you and your practice. You don't have to implement all the 6, but select few that you want to start your new year with. Because when one idea does not give you the wanted result you want, then focus on another one or another 2 and fine-tune them along the way that it will fit your practice. But these are the practices, these are the things I want you to implement to grow your client base. If you start putting the strategies in your practice right away, you'll watch your client expand. I definitely can guarantee you already in the first quarter of the year. 100% guarantee if you do that, but you need to take the action. So now go implement what you've learned in this session. And if you need any help again implementing it in your practice or in your organization, or if you just want to learn how to build your authority in your field and build better referrals to your practice, this is exactly what we do for our clients, professionals like you and me around the world. We train them, we mentor them, and even doing the work for them by implementing the strategies in your practice. You can send me an email or private message to see how can I help. I can mention right away I have a lot of 2 places in my new mentoring program. So a few more days left. If you're interested, send me an email and I'll be happy to share with you more information about it. But this is the thing. I know a lot of people want to be mentored. I am very selective how many people I can do per year. But there's another 2 places, the new program, the first come, first get. Next week, we have another amazing top expert to discuss a new practical strategy to grow your practice and build better relationship, reputation, and referral. If you want to make sure you never miss one of our weekly Switch on interview series, follow me on LinkedIn or go to the Switch Hub website, which is those of you asking is here's the link is hub.theswitch.ch, hub.theswitch.ch. You can sign up and get there my business development strategies and tips, and check and register also to one of my new online courses I'm updating on a regular basis and live workshop we are doing, or join the Switch membership community. You can see more information on the suite hub.theswitch.ch/join us. That's the membership community where you can learn more how to grow your practice and your brand. And again, you're very welcome to send me a private message or an email to ask any question you have and see how can I be of value to you and your practice. I'm looking if there is any question coming in. I'll wait another 10 seconds to see if you have any question. I know you're digesting. And in the meantime, I want to thank each one of you. Again, I like it very much that all of you participating and standing still over there. I know you're interested. I know you're learning. And sometimes there's no question, no worry. But I want to thank each one of you again for joining me and for the time. See everyone next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central European Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. But now it's your turn to switch on and grow your right client base even further. Good luck in the new year. Again, happy holiday season to all of you there. And hopefully we hear better news in the world and all this time. Again, get strong and hope to see you or talk to you, each one of you, very soon again. Bye for now.